Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And here's my adorable little kitty, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Blue Lock Chapter 299. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable Bubba Kitty right here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal and our Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we are covering not just the Dragon Ball Daima dub, but Witch Watch, Vigilantes, and Fire Force Season 3, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my god, so we got the top 23 rankings last week, and Nagi didn't make it. I am still shooketh by this. Now, some of you guys were saying that maybe we could get a Kunigami situation with Nagi, and I kind of agree with that. I do. I think that would be really good for Nagi. But let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Blue Tears. So, of course, you know, Barca beat Manshine 3-2. And then we got the ranking where Nagi is at 24 million. Oh, God. And Nanase is shooketh. I made it? Yeah, Raichi is at 21 with 27 million. Zentetsu is at 19, yes, with 33 million. Zentetsu and Kiora, who's at 26 million. I'm surprised Kiora wasn't a little bit higher. But maybe that's just me. But here's the rest of the rankings here for 24 through 36. So Nagi is at 24 million. Tokimitsu is at 22 million. Hayate, who's at 26, is at 20 million. Ooh, then it got the drop, man. So, 27 is Neo with 18 million. 28 is Darai with 15 million. 29 is Haragi with 11 million. And number 30 is Wanima with 8.2 million. Himizu at 7 million. Haiji at 6 million. Chao and Wakatsuki tied for 5 million. Kitsune Zato 4 million. And the bottom for 36 is Nishioka and Igarashi with 3 million. Damn, I'm kind of surprised with Tokimitsu not making it. Ooh, this one, but with Igarashi, though, I am not surprised he is last. I'm not. This concludes the final salary auction announcement. Those of you not selected as the top 23 players are no longer needed in Blue Lock, so fuck off. Loser's Gate. Please wait, Iko-san. Why didn't Nagi make it? He couldn't prove himself in a match. There have been times when he's showed us he can shine, but he's too inconsistent. This salary is appropriate for a player of his quality. That's all there is to it. But Nagi has talent. Do it again. It makes no sense. Go, Reo is mad. It makes no sense. This just makes no sense. Reo, the whole world acknowledges his abilities. Sometimes he's off, but there are miraculous plays only Nagi can make. He's obviously a genius. Isn't it a waste to just let him disappear here? So can't you run the calculations again? Shut up and get a grip. This isn't school, you sheltered dimwit. I love Ego so much. Didn't I say at the start that this is a laboratory for creating the world's best? And what the hell have you been going on about? He's a genius. Is that a joke? The results just now were clear enough. Seishiro Nagi's talent has withered away. Huh? Talent, ooh, this is beautiful art, but this is interesting though. Talent isn't the power to believe in your abilities. It's the power to believe in and then prove your abilities. Ooh, I like that. But talent changes depending on one's surroundings and mental state. Friends and rivals, goals and emotions can all increase or decrease talent. And sometimes you get results that surpass your talent. Seshiro Nagi's wild feint chain in the third match was an example of that. In that moment, he unexpectedly proved he could produce results beyond his talent. You were deluded enough to think that was your true power, and the world demanded that from Seshiro Nagi as well. What you guys should have done then was to analyze the fact that you got a result beyond his talent. Let's see. But the biggest mistake was letting that goal convince Seshiro Nagi that he'd achieved his dream of defeating Yoichi Asagi. Do you know the biggest cause of talent withering up? Loss or a loss of hope? Despair? Fear? No, it's none of these. It's satisfaction. Dude, this panel is great! Ah! But that's true. He still didn't really have what it takes to beat Asagi Yoichi, but he just happened to win. His desire was released, and an animal with a full stomach forgets to hunt. That fire will not return. Oh no. In that match, he should have tried to prevail on his own, no matter how painful it was. Even if he lost, he should have kept the fire of his ego burning strong. The choice to team up killed Seshiro Nagi's talent. It was already withered up then. His talent will never blossom again. But you continue to water it and believe otherwise, Reo Mikage. Oh no. In the end, Seshiro Nagi, you spoke of being the world's best, but you couldn't find a fire beyond the dream to defeat Yoichi Asagi. Stop! You were satisfied, right? That's why you were afraid of losing the ones around you, no? Stop it! Shut up! Shut up! This is Blue Lock. I only need crazy bastards who won't be satisfied until they're the world's best. Normies who... I fucking hate that he's using that Kodansha used normies here. Fuck you for that, Kodansha. Normies who are satisfied with that, then with less than that, please go home, Seshiro Nagi. Hey, Reo. Dude, Reo probably feels like shit. He does. If Reo sacrifices himself for Nagi, I'm going to lose my mind, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But what do you guys think about what Ego said about this? I kind of agree with him in regards to like him losing his fire when getting, when he achieved his dream of beating Asagi for the most part. But at the same time, I just feel like if he does get in the wild card and get the Kunigami treatment, I think the fire can get reignited. I mean, hell, you know what I'm thinking right now. We saw this with Ippo and Hajime no Ippo, where it felt like he lost his fire because of the punch drunk diagnosis, but Ippo's fire is still there. It is. He trained up. With Nagi, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him, especially since we have episode Nagi still going. I wonder if why Ego's so frustrated, and I kind of agree with him on this too, is that Nagi has all this potential, and he wasted it. He wanted to be proven wrong, but he wasn't. So that's why he is let down by Nagi. But still, I really, really want to see a wildcard situation for Nagi. I do. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that Nagi's fire is completely gone? Or do you think this is going to be one of those situations where because he lost and now he has something to goddamn prove, maybe the fire will come back? Maybe that's what Ego was trying to do, is get to have Nagi like reignite his fire in this way. I gotta wonder if that's the case. But I wonder, the other thing I wonder is if we do see the fire again, prior to like Nagi leaving, I wonder if Ego will change his mind. But I really do like what Ego said about satisfaction. I do. I think it's very interesting. And Nagi just couldn't figure it out what he wanted. And then he teamed up with Reo, and I feel like he was starting to figure it out, but yeah, not getting that goal really did hurt. Oh man. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Blue Lock content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, our coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. That's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.